I'm out here quite early on January 2nd, 2023. We're underneath a bridge. Got a creek down there. Gonna do some rock hounding and mudlarking. See what we can find. The mud here is literally just riddled with deer tracks. So many deer tracks. See if we can find them. I find these little claws pretty often. Whoop. Horse apple. Look here, perfect little snail shell. So many shells in this little freshwater creek. You see that? The turtle shell. Still got a bit of turtle in it, it looks like. Whoops. It was a big boy. Beautiful pattern. I don't really like to take them until they're completely rotted out because it kind of grosses me out a little bit. But that's pretty cool. There's quite a lot of petrified wood down there. I think this is petrified wood. I'll clean it up and see what it looks like. Very nice. If I can wash it off. Let me wash it off. Ooh. Raccoon? I think raccoon. Ooh, look at those tiny little prints. They're little. I wonder what that is. So many. I really need to get better at identifying prints. Oh yeah, that's lovely. I like that. All along here, the cliffs are eroded out. It just looks really neat how the water has just cut such a straight line along there. Not much coming out of the stone, though. Or out of the mud, not much. Here we have the remnants of what I think were turtle eggs. I've found them much more intact before. It's kind of a leathery skin. And the babies hatch out and you're just left with this little pile of leathery eggshell. Kind of neat. I think this is an Oklahoma mud ball. Sometimes when you break these open, you find a bit of crystal inside. Not really seeing any evidence of crystal on the outside. Sometimes it has a seam that comes and shows. Could be something in there, but probably not much. It's very heavy. I might try to break it open on a rock and see. Pretty little piece of quartz right in there. I like that. Pretty jet stone with a tiny little bit of seam, a banding of probably quartz. I like that. Very pretty. Found my first little piece of milk glass. I like to use the old pieces of glass in artwork, so that will be going into my bag. This is probably just pretty to me because it's wet. Probably be dusty looking gray when it's dry, but I kind of like it. I might try polishing it a bit. That's going in the bag. Just saw this here, freshly broken. I want to see what it is. Oh, it's coming all apart. That's interesting. It's got this little seam of something in there. I wonder if that's like a fossilized bone in there. Don't know. Interesting. Look at this crazy flat, round, whatever it is. Oh, it's super heavy. Guess it's stone. I think I need to rinse that off. I want to look at it. Kind of got stuck in the almost quicksand earlier trying to do this, so be careful. I'll lose my boots. I almost thought that could be like a design on it, but I'm not sure what it is. I think it's stone. Interesting. Kind of big to carry. I'm going to lay it right here. Probably just a piece of slate. Probably. Here we have a sandstone hagstone. Very nice one. Almost looks like a fish. I like that. It's going in the bag for sure. More little fish hagstone. There's a big piece of petrified wood that little bits came off of, and they have a lot of black in them. I think that might be petrified wood also. We'll take it and clean it up and see. I found this. I think it's a little piece of rusted iron, maybe? There's a lot of old filled trash out here. Don't know. Talking about old filled trash, there's an old piece of heavy wire. Piece of steel that's stuck to it. The big old bolt, or I'm not sure. Oh, it's got the rope, the iron cable wrapped around it. I don't want that though. This interesting rock right here. See, that is an Oklahoma mudstone with the little bits of crystal in it, like I was showing you earlier, but broken open. Isn't that cool? Crystal shows up nice against all that red mud, red rock. Very cool. There's so much jasper out here. I think that's what this is. Lots and lots of yellow and red jasper. It'll go in the bag. We have a little piece of terracotta here. Looks like maybe a terracotta pot. Kind of neat. No need for that, but it's still interesting. spotted a little rock in here that looks like it might be pretty. Ooh, if I can get it out. Huh. Maybe not. Oops, sorry, I couldn't see that. Maybe just chalcedony? I'm not sure. Could be pretty inside. It's got some darkness inside. We'll take it and maybe cut it and see. I spied a little chunk of quartz up there. I'm gonna crawl up and get it. Just a second. Broken. Pretty good. Nice little piece. And just here close to it, I see two other rocks. Little pink quartz, and look at that. Oh, hang on. Put these others in my bag. Ooh, that is lovely. Oh, I like that. Let's go wash that in the creek. Oh wow, that's super nice. How beautiful is that? Love it. Good eye right there. It's looking at you. Beautiful. That's definitely coming home with us, with me. I've run out of bank this way, so I'm gonna go back the other way. Here's a little bit of green glass for my glass art. Doesn't look super old, but it's hard to tell. There's a little piece of chalcedony. See how it flakes away in these little like round bits, kind of like flint. Some colors in it. Might look pretty polished. So I just pulled this out, and you see part of it broke off. Look at the colors. I can get it to focus. Such beautiful colors. Feels like maybe limestone. Oh, it's beautiful. I bent down to pick up this little bit of Oklahoma mud ball with the crystals in it. Picked it up right there, but then look what that is. Look at that pretty piece of jasper. Oh, that's nice. A little darkness on the side. Oh, lovely. That's going in the back. Look at this tiny little thing. I don't know what it is, but it's neat. I don't even know if it's, I think it's stone. Maybe ironstone. I don't know, it just caught my eye. A little piece of quartz right in there. It's nice. Look at this neat little hagstone. Almost looked like an ear when I saw it on the ground. I like that. But as I was looking at that, I saw this big chunk of cheese-looking jasper. Look at that. I like that. Nice. Look at this tiny little bit of speckled stone. I almost thought it was pottery at first. Some kind of sandstone. Wonder what those specks would look like if I polished it. Doesn't look like they're all the way around. Maybe just be surface. I don't know. We can see. Look at this. That's really odd. I'm assuming that's a iron concretion inside of this, and the center has fallen out. Oh, look at that. How neat. Like an empty geode. Little fairy bowl. I like it. Look at that. Tiny little piece of quartz. Oh, look at the colors in that rock. Oh my goodness, look at this. How beautiful is that? Sorry, I thought I left my screwdriver. Oh, that's pretty. You rub it off on my paint. That's nice. Wonder what it is. Not sure what stone this is. But I like it. It's going in the bag. I can't tell if this is jasper or chalcedony. It has a bit of a waxy texture. Guessing jasper. Nice big pretty. Oh yes, look at that. Definitely jasper. Oh, that's pretty. That's going in the bag. Bag's getting heavy. Look at this. A little bit of I don't know if you call it petrified or solidified mud, probably. Nice texture. Oh my goodness, in the same spot I found another big old piece of that jasper. Isn't that beautiful? Could be jasperized petrified wood, I don't know. Oh, it's very nice though. I could definitely polish that smooth, pretty easy. Oh, that's pretty. Definitely going home. I don't need more shells, but I just love how white they look against the dirt. It's so pretty. Let's look what we have there. Tiny little piece of quartz. Very white. I like it. Some of these shells are so tiny. Look how tiny that little shell is. So cute. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Oh, I think it's just, I really thought that was a little bottle laying down there. What is that? That looks, it doesn't look natural. Anybody has any idea what that is? Besides just a rock. That is so weird. Cool. Oh my goodness, there's been some really big dog down here. Look at the size of those. It's too big to be a coyote, I think. Of course, it could look bigger just because it's in the mud. Oh no, that's big. There are so many of the rocks here that do this. Like, come apart in tiny little layers. Isn't that crazy? Oh, you look at that. Look at that. Antique bottle. Oh, it's in one piece too. Oh, that's great. Probably cologne. Oh yes, it's Avon. So maybe not antique. Still very cool. That's definitely going in the bag. There's something interesting looking in the water here. I want to see what it is. It has bug trails all over it. Huh. It's just a very interesting, almost arrowhead-like stone. It's not napped, of course. But that is pretty cool. The bug trails went away immediately. Huh. Interesting. We've got a couple of pretty rocks here. A jasper. And what is this? Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. That's going to be really nice when it's cleaned up. I like that. Something else there too. Oh, let me wash this off. Wow, look at that. I have no idea what this is, but she's pretty. Wonder how much that color will stay once I've scrubbed it. I'll have to show you. Tiny, tiny little frog out here and about on the 2nd of January. So cute. I have a little strainer in the car. Do you think if I strained this, I would find shark teeth? I'd kind of like to try. Look at this. At first glance, I thought it was an arrowhead, but it's a little piece of decorative glass. That'd be really lovely in my glass art. I like that. I think I've just spotted a really pretty piece of jasper. It's bigger than I thought. Whew. Sticky mud on it. Nice veins in it. See if I can get to the water. It's a lot of suck mud over here. Oh my goodness, I think that's petrified wood. Ooh, that's large. Don't even know if I can carry that. Wash this off. This bank getting down here is so steep that I can't, like, bring a wagon or anything. Well, that mud doesn't want to come off. Come on now. Well, you can't hardly tell because there's so much mud. But that's a really pretty piece of jasper with some black veining going into the back. Got a whole can of paint down here. It says "Do not tent." Huh. Been there a while. This, I think, is petrified wood. Look at that. But it's just falling apart. Very heavy. I picked up this little bit of what I think is petrified wood, and it's got little snails all over it, live ones. You wouldn't think in this January it would be there, but this is my first haul from my trip down to the river. Quite out of breath from hauling this big piece of petrified wood up. I think you'll see it's quite lovely when I get it home and cleaned up. It's mostly tans. There's some black ones down there too. They're just so heavy. I think I'll take my strainer down and just play around in the creek part a little bit and then go the other direction from the bridge. I'll check back in with you. In case you want to see why I was a bit out of breath bringing up that big rock, I have to bring it up this hill. which is loose sand, and I just slide and slide, and then I have to go way up there. So I decided to seine a little bit of this gravel in hopes of finding a shark tooth, because I know they're possible to find here. Look at this neat little thing. It's a rock, a little hagstone, a very unique looking one. I like that. But no shark teeth. This is an interesting little bit of something that came up in my bucket. Focus. Not sure what it is. I don't know. I wanted to show you the swallow nests. Isn't that awesome? I decided to call it quits at this location, but I did bring up a couple of more chunks of the petrified wood that will get cleaned up and see how pretty they are. Alright, so I've cleaned up today's finds a little bit. Here's what we have. First, we have this tiny little piece of jasper that I just think is a pretty, pretty little rock. Tiny. I like the colors and the marks in it. We have our hagstones. Did good on those today. Our little fairy bowl. They're, I think, sandstone, all of them. This one almost looks like a skull, like the other eye is supposed to be here. This is the one that I found in the river, that when I was underwater I thought it might be a arrowhead. Maybe limestone? Not sure. But it's interesting. That black is under that layer. Claw. This little thing here has writing on it. What does that say? Brew. Hold on a second. I think it says B-R-U-A, and in the bottom, maybe C-I-N-O something. Cinch. Has a bit of metal in the middle. I don't know what it is. If you have any idea, I'd love to hear. It is ceramic. A little piece of glass with the flowers. I scrubbed everything with like a Brillo pad, but look at that pattern. Isn't that pretty? It's like a leaf pattern. This one also has writing on it. Let's see if we can find it. Hold on a second. Right. Can't see it at all on the camera. It says P-O-R-U-E-L, Porel? Porel? I don't know. Little piece of wavy white glass. Little thing, I don't know what it is still. Our Avon bottle had a lot of sand in it. Got most of it out. It does have a pretty good chip right there and a chip on the rim. But this may end up in one of my glass projects as well. Don't know what the age would be on that. Look how pretty this turned out. So shiny and pretty. This is the little stone that I thought was a bottle in the water. Does that look engineered or does that look natural? I'd love to know what this is. That part there, I don't know. It could be a little iron nodule that makes it stand out, but it's very interesting. Like a little stone bottle. These I just like the shapes of. This one I picked it up. Any kind of part. There's my quartzes. Look at this. Look at the colors in that. Is that picture jasper? It's very pretty. I love that. It's beautiful. Look at this beautiful piece of petrified wood. How nice is that? Beautiful colors. Beautiful colors in that too. Bet that would be beautiful polished. Look at this one. I was so excited when I found this one. I love those black lines through it. Let's see what else we got here. Some of these don't look quite as good out of the river, out of the creek as they did. So interesting. Lots of color. My jaspers. Look at this. I really like this piece of jasper. It's so flat. I may have to try to polish that on my lapidary wheel. What that is. Maybe from when I was cleaning it with a toothbrush, I don't know. I thought this was really cool. Pretty sure this is jasper also. Look at that little nest in there. I scrubbed that out with a toothbrush. Another very pretty piece of jasper. Here's that little polka dot stone. Almost looks like bone. Thought it was pretty. Oh, here's that piece of Oklahoma mudstone, or mud ball, with its crystal pieces showing. These little veins. Oh, and this little, I think is probably fossilized sea sediment, or sea moss. Thought that was pretty cool looking. The black stone with the seam, tiny seam of probably agate in it. So that's today's finds. Had a good day. Thanks for watching. I almost forgot to show you the two big pieces of petrified wood I brought home. This one and this one. Now, I don't even know if I would know if they're petrified wood, except that I saw the large piece that they were all breaking off of. You can kind of see the lines in there. How pretty that is. Lovely. So I'm out here scavenging a bit, and I moved this big rubber blob out of the way. It's quite heavy. I don't know what it is, but look what was underneath. If this is whole, I'm going to be so excited. I don't know what it is. Some kind of white ceramic bowl. Serving dish. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Oh, it'd be amazing if that was, it'd be totally amazing if that was complete something. I didn't bring my trowel today. What is it? Okay, I'm going to put the camera down and try to dig this out. I'll be back. I always see a lot of these puffball mushrooms out here in this area. It's already opened up at the top. There's a little bit of iron something buried just there. Let's see if we can get that out. Oh, it's big. Ouch. Probably a bit of oil filled equipment. A lot of that out here. You see that? Looks like a little bit of pottery with some blue design on it. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's a darling. What is it? Oh, it's got writing on the bottom too. Okay. Oh, jeez, let me go. Oh, it's broken. Dang. Sterling East, Liverpool, Ohio. Interesting. From where I stand, I can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the mushroom puffballs. Very cool. There's a rather rough old enameled bucket. If that was a joy wrecker, a joy smith, I could probably cut that out and make pendants or something, but it's a little out of my league. There's a bottle or a jar. Oh, it's broken. What does it say? It's a ball. Perfect mason. More milk glass. Oh, this one's busted. We'll leave it. There's another one here, big one, but it's busted also. Can't make out what that's. So it says U-S-S? No, Tuss. Tuss. Whatever Tuss was. Was thick. It was a chunky bottle. So here are my finds for the morning. I'm very happy with it. It was definitely a day for bones and teeth. I love finding these. Some polypore mushrooms. I would like to experiment with maybe setting them in resin. Not sure. Now this one is interesting. It's got a ghost of a label on it. Gonna have to look that one up. Got 2 of these, identical. it's a ball jar. Well, that's cool. Maybe olives? This one here, had a bit of trouble cleaning it up. I have a hard time getting the mud out of the top of these tiny bottles, tiny lidded bottles. I'm gonna have to get a bone cleaning brush kit. It does have some Merle. Santa Monica, California Cosmetics. I got 2 milk glass that had lids. This lid is still in very good shape, and I was scrubbing it and I realized it actually had some writing on it. Don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. So I stopped scrubbing. Hold on a second, let me see if I can see what it says. I know I saw some writing on it. Not finding it. Not seeing. Oh, wait. There it is. Shampoo. Oh man, the camera does not pick it up. There, you can kind of see it. Shampoo. Something. London. This one, the lid was rusted with holes in it, and I haven't been able to screw it off. I may have to take a little Dremel to it. It says Pond's on the bottom. Cold cream or something like that, probably. Got this big one. Let's see what that says. It says made in the USA with a number 4. I'm going to take some rust remover to it. That's the thing with the little metal lids, is they often rust. I really like this one. Probably eye cream or something like that. Let's see what it says. Oh, it's hard to read. Bottom just has a K and some numbers. And the top, oh my goodness. Can you read that? ATENT. Oh, patent. Patent. So that's the patent number on the bottom. If I could look it up by the patent number. But I just think this is lovely. I like the weight of it. Would make a lovely little offering bowl for an altar. There is a little bit of a chip there, but it's not horribly noticeable. Little, what do you call that, a half moon bottle? The number 3 on the bottom. This one still has its very old lid intact. with a circle A on the bottom. Another one that I couldn't get clean. Listerine Lambert Pharmaceutical Company. Little mouthwash there. Interesting symbol. Looks kind of like an eye. Here we have a Jergens bottle. Very small top. Maybe aftershave or perfume, or I can't imagine shampoo being in such a tiny bottle. But I really like these little decorations at the bottom and the top. I'll have to figure out how to get it clean. And then I got 2 of these. What is that? That's a 15 and some little symbol. Don't know what these are. Maybe they were baby food or jam. But I like the little flat panel. It's kind of Art Deco looking. Some little bits of pottery and glass. I think this was probably Vaseline glass. Pretty little piece of pottery. Stoneware maybe? No? Porcelain maybe? I liked this big chunky piece of blue glass. It'll end up in one of my pieces of art. Don't know if this is an insulator or the actual end of an old light bulb. Ceramic. That's the haul for today. It was fun mudlarking today.